I've always heard that jealousy is a human emotion, a complex cocktail of insecurity and desire. But let me tell you, my cat has taken that notion and turned it into an Olympic sport. I mean, if there were medals for jealousy, my feline would be draped in gold, silver, and a few questionable bronze medals that she probably stole from the neighbor's yard. It's a full-time job for her, and frankly, I'm starting to think she deserves a raise. Let's start with the obvious. The moment I bring home anything new, a new blanket? Oh, you'd think I just introduced a rival into our home. There's this immediate shift in the atmosphere, like I've just announced I'm running off to join the circus. She'll stalk the new item with a mixture of suspicion and disdain, her tail twitching like a metronome set to annoyed. I swear, if she could speak, she'd be saying, "What is this? A new throne for my kingdom? You think I'm going to sit on that? Ha! As if!" And don't even get me started on the dog next door. I can't tell if she's more jealous of the dog's existence or the fact that I sometimes pet it. The other day, I made the grave mistake of giving the dog a scratch behind the ears. My cat, who was lounging on the windowsill like a furry queen surveying her domain, suddenly leaped down with the grace of a ballerina and proceeded to knock over a potted plant. I looked at her, bewildered, and she just stared back, as if to say, "This is your fault. You brought this upon yourself." Then there's the time I brought home a second cat. Oh boy, that was a masterclass in jealousy. I thought, how sweet. They'll be best friends. But no, my cat took one look at the newcomer, and it was as if I had just introduced her to her arch-nemesis. The new cat was all wide-eyed innocence, while my cat transformed into a furry little demon, hissing and swatting at the air as if she was defending her territory from an invading army. I mean, she was practically auditioning for a horror movie. I half expected her to start chanting, "There can only be one." And let's not forget the classic lap battle. This is where she really shines. If I dare to sit down with my laptop, my cat will suddenly become a furry avalanche, launching herself onto my lap as if to say, "Excuse me, human, but this lap is now officially reserved for the one and only." She'll plop down, her weight perfectly calibrated to ensure that I can't move without causing a minor earthquake. If I even think about shifting my attention to the screen, she'll give me that look, the one that says, "You're not seriously going to ignore me, are you? I've just sacrificed my personal space for you, and you repay me with a glowing box? How rude." And let's address the stranger danger phase. Whenever I have guests over, my cat becomes the ultimate gatekeeper. She'll sit at the entrance of the room, giving a side eye that could curdle milk. You'd think she was the bouncer of a high-end club, checking IDs and deciding who's worthy of her presence. If anyone dares to approach me, she'll leap into action, weaving between my legs and meowing in a tone that sounds suspiciously like, "Hey buddy, back off. This human is mine. I don't care if you brought snacks, I was here first." Honestly, it's exhausting. I never signed up for this level of emotional drama. I just wanted a pet, not a furry soap opera star. But here we are, living in a world where a cat's jealousy is the leading cause of chaos in my home. I suppose I should be flattered, in a way. After all, it's nice to be so adored, even if it comes with a side of hissing and a few broken flower pots.